Thanks for joining us as we welcome you today for Sunday afternoon football. I'm Anthony Hudson. I think both teams will be a bit disappointed by the crowd today. It's a pleasure to welcome Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Always a pleasure to call a game with you.
Hitting the turf today will be the Swans and the Blues. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it.
Both forward lines are in for a big day here. This could be a high-scoring affair, and both sides would want to make the most of their chances inside 50.
Plenty of home support for the Swans. The captains of both sides make their... 41 does well. Slams it onto the boot. He went higher for longer. Lining up for goal. 40 metres from home. Plugger going for number one. It's going to be close. The Swans with the ascendancy over the Blues, leading 1-0. The Wizard with a short hand pass. He can take off after that handball. Big H. Handball's out in front. Hits the target by hand. Plugger delivers with the goal. He's enjoying that goal. Puts the first goal on the board.
He did really well there and gets the reward.
Won it down. Finds a way through. Gets it away. Puts on a big hit. Gives the old don't argue. 37 puts it into space. 23 going for broke now. Almost directly in front here. Plugger has a chance to put a second goal on the board. Pretty happy with that one.
That's a really good team goal.
The Swans win first possession. We'll have another ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Gets around the pressure. Dino does well to mark. Did well to get a hand in. Applies a bump. 23 there to mop up. Assassin cuts it off. Goes by foot. Collects the loose ball. 25 now heading to the bench for a break. Kennedy gets in the way. He gains possession. 7 unable to hold on. It's cut off by the stick. The kick connects with the post. What a start for the Swans. 40 laying up the options now. Twinkle Toes puts on a big hit. Hot shot gets the loose ball. Picked up now. Handball's out in front. 27 fins off the tackle. Well taken at ground level. Going for goal number 1. 43 sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. He acknowledges the crowd. The Blues trailing, but they can easily catch up from here. Allen won the hit out. Mr. Football powers through the tackle. A long way from home, and it goes a long way. What a goal. Smiles all round. No margin to speak of now.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
One down. He's got the footy in his hands. Kennedy uses it by foot. Interesting handball. The umpire pings him here. 15 looks to convert this opportunity. Puts it on the boot. Ends up turning this ball over. Releases by hand. Papley picks up the loose ball. 23 coming onto the ground. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
With the ball now. A chance for Papley. misses the handball. Sexton couldn't stick the tackle, couldn't keep it alive. It's out of play. Ball back into play. Slapped away. He has the ball. 15, a bit too casual with the tackle. He gets his hands on the footy.
Ball's pinned. Thank you.
42 guides it down. Goes by hand. 10 does get the handball away. Going for goal number 1. 1 delivers with a straight drop punt. Look at them celebrate that effort. The Swans lead the Blues by 6. The Swans clear it their way. Takes possession. Keeps it moving. Is in his possession. At full stride, receives the handball. Up for grabs for 23. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
He's absolutely lining it. Why not?
He loved that one. The Swans with a 2-goal lead. Punches it clear. Allen finds possession. Hunted him down beautifully and wins the free. Allen tackled by Kennedy.
Outstanding pressure.
Dino takes a strong mark. Intervening brilliantly was 23. 1 links up with a chance to run. This is Tapley. He delivers with a drop pass. That's his first. His teammates rush over. The Swans have 3 in a row. The margin is 18. Wins the ruck duel. The ball spills to 27. Intercepted by Sexton. Sexton will be the recipient of the free. Puts boot to ball. Taking a nice grab. Tapley short by hand. Offline from behind. The Swans by 19. Dino looking for options now. Decides to play on. Moves the ball by foot. 42 couldn't hang on to the ball. Taken by Mr. Football. A strong mark in the pack from 10. Got boot to ball. It's a foot race to get this one. 7 scoops it up. Mops up the loose ball. 25 got the hands free. A skill error there.
Thank you, Ivan.
What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Allen picks it up. Going for goal number 1. The stick drops the mark. Plugger coming on. The umpire will ball it up. 42 gets it down. 7 struggling to run at the moment. Through for a point. Really needed a goal there. Considering the options on the kick-in. Plugger doesn't take the mark. Handballs. Receives the handball and takes off. The long driving goal from 1. He celebrates hard after that. The Swans up by 4 goals. Allen got the tap. And now Mitchell quickly onto the boot. The stick got hands to it. 25 charges with intent. Dug out the loose ball. Never really looked like going through. They want to make more of those opportunities. Deciding where to go with the kick-in. Looking to track down the footy. Charges with intent.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
The umpire calls for it. 42 slaps it away. Mr. Football was taken high in the tackle. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Does well to cut off the kick. Kicks it long. They chase after the loose ball. The end of the final term sees the scores standing. The Swans 38, the Blues 15.
The Swans got up and about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Both sides might want to work on their defence after a high-scoring opening term. Let's have a closer look at the stats.
The Swans need to think more about the kick going forward. They're just bombing it in, and it's getting cut off at the moment.
Thank you very much, Gaz. Players ready to start the second quarter. Won the hit out. A clean collect. Williams just put it on the boot. Got hands to it. 25 dug out the loose ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Mitchell has the ball. The handball hits the target. Getting in the way was Dino. Gets a quick kick away. Big H with the intercept. Doesn't carry and through from behind. The Blues now only trailed by 22. 25 searching for a teammate. Finds a target.
The Swans are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Fighting hard was 27. Dino running off for a break. Thrashes it. Found a way to keep balance. Turned it over. Mitchell can't hold on to the tackle. Gets a hand to the ball. 28 breaks the tackle. Penetrating handball. Makes it somebody else's problem. Here's Clugger. He decides to go for home. Kick on the way. He's excited about that one. The Swans lead by 28. .42 thumps it forward. Gives it, don't argue. Hacks it out of there. One didn't mark it. Gathers it now.
Right footy.
Thumps it clear. 7 gathers it now. 37 going for number 1. Miss for a behind. The Swans go over the Blues by 29. Looking for options now. A race for the loose ball. They can create from this. Lloyd just threw it. 39 puts it on the boot. Found space for an easy mark. Clears the danger for now. A chance to gather the ball. Hot shot. Couldn't keep his hands on it. 3 gives away a free for in the back. Moved on by 43. Just goes bang. 25 earns a free kick.
Leave it on.
Just kicks it long. Out of bounds in the pocket. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Sockers the kick. Well picked up. Wants to keep it moving. Has it now. Goes through from behind. Once again, they can't convert it to the scoreboard. Margin in a really tricky situation. Looking to bring it back into play. 3 might have overworked himself there. Movement by hand. 9 continues to use his pace. Gets it over the line for a behind. Unsure of their next move. He gives chase to the footy. Kicks hurriedly. Rampy had it, lost it. Kicks in heavy traffic. Unbelievable effort. And it ends with a goal. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around the stick. The Blues behind by 23. Swats it. Ends up with Allen. Rushes with the kick. They are happy with that effort. Gets some reward for his efforts. Can they capitalise on the momentum? Allen just swats it away. With the ball is 41. Pushes through with power. Chose to kick it. Good mark and looks to send it back.
The Swans are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Mr. Football with quick hands. Couldn't quite with the mark. Landed in his back on this occasion. Papley moves it now. 37 steals possession. Dishes it off to a player on the run. At full stride, receives the handball. He wins possession. A drop punt through the goals. They get around him after that effort. The Swans with the edge right now over the Blues.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. The Blues can't seem to find the footy. It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
Allen clears the contest. Applying the physical pressure. Mr. Football flicks it over. Found time to get it on the boot. Assassin unable to lay the tackle. Just put it on the boot. Can't take possession. Picks up the loose ball.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
The Swans by 4 goals. 1 considering the options on the kick-in.
On.
Elects to kick.
Thank you.
Well, now it's a ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Cuts the kick-in board. Just gave it away. He can take off after that handball. No problems with that kick from 25. That will settle the nerves. Gets his first on the board. Congratulated by his teammates.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. It's quite simple. The Swans won more of the ball and have been able to create more opportunities in front of goal. The Swans are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Goal-scoring opportunity for 25. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Celebrating hard. The Blues close the gap to 12. 41 with the hit. Hacking it out of there. Ball hits the deck. Scoops up the ball. 1 wants to keep it moving by hand. A lot of possessions for him. Dishes it off. He has to hold on to those. Dino quickly onto the boot. The ball ends up going to ground. Picked off the deck. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Only seconds remaining in this quarter. Drops the ball.
Footy.
Hammers it. Clean pick up by 41. Gets the ball out of heavy half-time, and it's the Swans 53 to the Blues 41.
A good first half from the Swans. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
Off hands. Plugger, the #1 ranked player on the ground.
He is doing everything right.
Well, that's the first half of the match. Come back in a few minutes, and we'll have plenty more footy to play. We're set to go at the start of the third quarter.
The Swans are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Wins the race to the ball. He's got the football now. Missed the target. Slams it home. 15 loves that goal. The Swans doing well at the moment. Punched away. Kennedy clears the congestion. Nobody can hold on here. Hurried kick. 9 couldn't snaffle it. 43 hacks it out of there. Gets into some space to mark this. Might be too far out to score. Needs a bit of a rest. Going for goal number 1. Pearce puts another one through. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. The Blues keeping themselves in it. .41 hurls it away. He gets his hands on the footy. Couldn't snaffle it. Dino now just gets it onto the boot. Takes the mark. Looks up with the kick. The boundary line wins. Looks like we'll have a throw-in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
What a brilliant tackle! One hunting with authority.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Lobs the handball. He looks like he needs a spell. With quick hands, 43 gets the ball. He has the ball. Twinkle Toes coming off for a spell. Well, it'll be a ball up near the boundary line. 41 won the hit out. Mr. Football applies a bump. Contests the hard ball. The umpire will throw it in. Toss back into play. Clears the contest. Lloyd with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. 42 runs after this one. Gets the handball away. Handball's under pressure. Dino, read it best. Slams it onto the boot. Coughed up by Hotshot. Williams hacking it out of there. Collecting high fives now after that goal.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
He's enjoying that goal. That's 2 in a row for the Blues. It's under 2 goals now. Thumped clear. He wins possession, puts it into space. Hits him hard. Thrashes it. Is in his possession. Hanbury just dismisses Mr. Football. Allen wins it back. He's got the footy in his hands. Takes possession. Will get a stoppage. 41 with a big fist on it. Great tackle. Mitchell constricted by 7.
Big tackle.
It's a turnover. Didn't fumble. Doing well was 28. He gains possession. Going for goal number 1. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The Swans Cup by a couple of goals. Punches it clear. Hanbury onto the ball. Unfortunately, lets them down there. The lead is now 13. One looking a bit sluggish out there. Intercepts the ball well.
The Swans are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well it forces the opposition to play that style.
He might kick a goal. 14 points the difference. One drives it out of defensive 50. McKay can link up through hands. That's an easy decision for the umpire. That's something to smile about. Gets his first.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
Thumped clear. Opportunity for 7. Fights the good fight. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He's been superb today, Hutto.
That one will really lift them.
Of course, Hutto.
43 celebrates with the fans. The Blues still within touching distance. 41 with a punch. Just put it on the boot. He couldn't hang on. Picked off by 15. The kick towards goal. Pretty happy with that one. Now they lead by 20.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Winning it was Allen. Quickly onto the boot. Rampy spills it. He gives away a free for in the back. .39 spears the ball. 3 worked hard to get to that ball. Decides to kick. Good mark there. Manages to get a hand to it. 25 on the end of the turnover. Slick with the hands. Assassin gets on the end of that handball. 9 will be upset with that. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Mitchell drives the kick. Finds a bit of room to mark. Uses it now. The ball finds itself to the boundary. Thrown in now. 42, not getting much of it, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hutto.
Put his body on the line. One creatively finds a way past. Dino made a meal of that one. Ball gets cut off. He lays off the pass. Twinkle toes. Rushes with the kick. Great mark. 40 metres from home. 25 decides to go it alone. No issues with that drop punt. Look at them celebrate that effort. The Blues reduce the margin. Swats it. Kennedy keeps coming. 39 grabbed it clean. He looks like he needs a spell. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Dug it out. He flicks it over with the ball now. Gaz, what do you think about that?
The Swans fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable victory today.
Plenty of scoring opportunities in the third term. It'll be interesting to see which team can capitalise in the final quarter. Ball spills. Let's analyse the stats.
The Swans aren't winning as much of the footy, but are still controlling the contest. Their efficiency with the ball...
We have 1 quarter of footy ahead of us. Let's go.
Can't afford any mistakes from here. They have to be perfect.
Thumped by Big H. Great control there. Mr. Football won himself a free. Chips it towards half forward. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Needs a bit of a rest. He goes for broke. Makes the most of that kick. It's a goal. Snake couldn't be happier with that goal. The Blues have kicked the last 2 goals. The Blues close the gap to 8. Big H thumped it clear. Williams brushes off the tackle. Goes short by hand. Kennedy moves it by hand, and now they're away. Big H kicks hurriedly. Couldn't take it. Hot shot just gets it onto the boot. Good body work to win the mark. Uses it by foot. Takes an uncontested mark. Couldn't complete the mark. Advances through the tackle. Has it now. That kick goes offline. Flagak missed an opportunity to mark. The Swans' lead is now 9.
The Swans are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Fumbles the ball. 43 landed in his back on this occasion.
If they just maintain possession and hold onto the ball for a moment, they should be able to hold on here.
Drop punt straight through the middle. His teammates rush over. The lead is now 15. Clears the contest. Gathered by 7. Clears the ball from the contest. Off hands from Rampy. Clears the congestion. Big H couldn't hang on to the ball. Mr. Football moves it by hand. A disappointing kick. The Blues reduce the margin. Players move as they look to provide an option. He gives chase to the footy. Finds the loose ball. 43 comes away with the ball. 23 puts on a bump. Uses the bump. Good grab there for 1. Sinks the slipper into it. Hacking it out of there. 39 didn't mark it. Rowan contests the hard ball.
Thank you.
The umpire will ball it up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
.41 gets onto the ball. Puts the handball out in front. He's got the football now. Allen takes the mark uncontested. Goes with the kick. Intercepted. On his way. The long kick ended up being beyond him. The Blues now only trail by 13.
The Swans have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Spent that one before he earned it. Trying to avoid everything out there. Sees it over the boundary line. Ball tossed back in. 41 thumps it clear. using every ounce of energy he has left. Pearce looking to put through another goal. He's excited about that one. The Blues behind by 7. Hammers it. The ball in the hands of Williams. Mr. Football on the ball. 41 collects the loose ball. Getting pushed out of the way was Mitchell.
I'll have it.
It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Big thump from 41. Just dismisses his opponent. Parker read it best. The kick releases the pressure. Dino with a penetrating handball. Handball finds 39. 7 spills it, hands that ball to the opposition. 3 looks to get onto the football. Brings it out of the pack. Assassin drops the mark. 27 heads onto the ground. We'll get a ball up.
It's a very tight game right now.
41 got a fist to it. Manufactures a handball, receives the handball, and takes off. Looks okay off the boot. The Blues behind by 6. Lloyd with the kick-in duties. Plays on. Moves the ball out of defence. Ball off hands. Going for goal number 2. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. Gets some rewards for his efforts. The score's a level. What a nail-biter. Punched away. Has it now. Quick handball. Doesn't take the mark. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He's setting the example at the moment.
The bounce made it tough for 27. Decides to keep it alive. Unfortunately, not for long as the ball goes out. Rampy getting a chance for a break. Umpire calls for a throw-in. The ball is coming back into play. 41 thrashes it.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Ball up called. Thumps it clear. Big H shrugs off the tackle. Mr. Football with the ball. Assassin collects it. 27 dismisses his opponent with disdain. Sees it out of play. 1 runs onto the field. We'll get a ball in. Umpire tosses it in. Thumps it clear. 39 manufactures a handball. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
23 enjoying that goal. The Swans lead by 6. Big H with a big fist on it. Got the hands free. Slips the handball to hot shot. Drop punt straight through the middle. Congratulated by his teammates. We are all tied up now. Clears the contest. 7 slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. Can't take the mark. Hands that ball to the opposition. 25 elects to kick. Collected by 9. Links with hands. Rushes with the kick. Off hands from Rowan. Fends off the tackler. After an incredible match, we end up with a draw. Both teams on 92. Your final word on today's game, Gary.
There are no easy games anymore. Both of these teams will be disappointed they couldn't walk away with the 4 points.
Wrapping up this game, and we'll remind you it was a draw. The score's locked on 92. That's it for us. We'll see you again next time.
Thanks, Hutto. Until next time, that is.